Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the year-end series awards on Mary and J08. This is my annual video game year-end series of award shows and Christmas specials. You are now into one of the biggest main events next to the real big one, which is Video Game of the Year for 2021. Get ready. But right now, we have the second biggest, right? It's the Indie Video Game Awards. We had to separate this one because it was big this year. Let me tell you something, guys. I narrowed this down to, for the sake of this show, for time, I narrowed this down to five indie games out of, well, let's face it, guys, everything's documented on my channel and on my Twitch streams. I play everything, and I play especially indies. I play a lot of PC games, a lot on the Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, mobile. I don't know what else I play. You know what it is? I play everything, especially when it comes to indie. So I narrowed it down to my top five. Now, 5 all the way to 1 being the winner. All right? Let's get right into it, guys. Guys, I want you to comment, because I love hearing from you guys. I love the feedback. It's the year-end series awards. It's the end of the year. After this, I take my break in January. What was your favorite indie video game this year? What did you love? Or your top 5? Coming in at number 5, Death's Door. To me, this game was awesome. To me, this game really struck me as unique. And when I first played it, I was left with wows and recommending it to others. Couldn't wait to tell other people, you got to check this game out. Coming in at number 4, The Ascent. This was on the Xbox. This reminded me of like Halo Wars, like that kind of a game. But it really was well made. I thought the graphics were great. I thought the gameplay was fun. The mechanics, the shooting. I really liked the movement. I thought the Ascent was done right. And for a while, this game was even higher on my list until I started playing other things. The Ascent is definitely worth it to check out. I think it's on sale now on the Xbox store. You definitely should check it out. It's a great digital game. Definitely one of my favorites of the year, for sure. Really. And coming in at number 3 is 12 Minutes, which for a while was Indie of the Year, was number 1. 12 Minutes is a game that I could spend an entire episode on. I talked about 12 Minutes prior in the past. 12 Minutes has a history on my channel. I featured it on my What's on My Radar series. And 12 Minutes is like a time loop game where every time you play it differently, but you learn different things. You never feel like you're losing progress, though. You build on to what you already know. You keep learning and getting smarter. You find more clues. And you're putting the pieces together, and every loop seems like it matters. Even when, a lot of people said, oh, it's very repetitive, the same 4 walls. I didn't feel like that playing 12 Minutes. At least a first run through. Because you're always on the edge of your seat to find out what's going to be different in this loop. What's going to be at it and what's going to contribute to the story. I think they did it well. I think they did it right. And I could definitely see 12 minutes being people's game of the indie of the year or game of the year even. I mean, I think it's that good. I really do. It's different. It's unique. And it shocks you too a lot of times. It shocks you. And William Dafoe, I thought the characters were fantastic. I thought the voice acting, I thought the top view was a cool idea. Definitely an interesting game. Okay, and coming in at number 2, It Takes Two. We can't deny the fact of this amazing indie game that's already won tons of awards, including Game of the Year to many people. And it's just an awesome couch co-op type game. Play with somebody else, work on things together, figure things out, working with a partner, coming up with, solving puzzles together one-on-one. And that whole being together is back in this game as opposed to playing solo or finding somebody online. And it's beautiful, it's well done, and it just works. I think they hit it out of the park. I really do. Hats off to It Takes Two. And my Indie Game of the Year award goes to Kana, Bridge of Spirits. This is a gorgeous, beautiful game that I fell in love with the second I played it. I knew it was going to be good. Ember Labs, I kept in contact with them. I became good friends with them over on Twitter and Instagram. This is another game that I followed on my What's on My Radar show. Kept a close eye. Seemed like forever for this to come out. Finally came out physical after. For the collectors. Just a great, amazing game. Well worthy of my award for Indie of the Year. It brought so many great elements of other games, but with also at the same time adding its own flair, making it memorable. The graphics were probably some of the best on the PlayStation 5, truly next gen in my opinion. The gameplay mechanics were fantastic. Reminded me of like Dark Souls because it was tough with the enemies. It was no joke, this game. No matter how cutesy it looked. Had a Zelda vibe to it, like Breath of the Wild, Zelda, Dark Souls, Shadow of the Colossus. Listen, you could just keep naming influences. This game took a lot, but it added its own. This is like a video game love letter to gamers, if that makes any sense. I think the game is fantastic, and you definitely should check it out. That's my Indie Video Game Awards. I hope you enjoyed them. Get ready soon for my Game of the Year awards for 2021. Enjoy the rest of the year-end series awards and Christmas specials. Be safe, guys. Take care. Happy holidays.